Serenity. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing great. Today I'm going to do an instructional lesson on the song Glory to God Forever by Fee. You already have the lyrics and chord sheet. I gave that to you for your little book. But today I'm going to teach you how to play it the right way. Now, we're not going to ignore the chords. The chords are going to remain the same, but we're going to play them a little differently because when artists create songs, they play chords in different ways to create a certain ambiance or mood or whatever. And Fee has a special way that they play these chords. Now, fortunately, it's very simple, and so this is going to be a very easy song to play. And the proof is in the pudding. I know they play it this way because right below this video you'll see a little link there to a YouTube video which shows Fee doing this exact song in a radio studio, playing it the way I show you, except of course their voices are much higher, and so what they do is they capo the 4th fret and then play the song with the same chords that we're going to be using here. Now, the reason we're going to be doing it open, and the reason I prefer it open, is because the reason for learning these songs is to lead sing-alongs, to lead other people into the presence of God for worship and praise. And guys are hard to get it's hard to get guys to sing, and they're not going to want to sing if they have to sing way up here and embarrass themselves. So we're trying to get the song in a key that's a little easier for guys to sing, but that girls can find easy to sing as well. Usually girls have a little bit bigger vocal range than guys do anyway, so this should be an easy way to do it. Now, to start with, we're going to do the introduction. I don't have the introduction written out for you at the top because the introduction is basically the first line of the chorus. If you go to the chorus, glory to God, glory to God, glory to God forever, the chords there are C, G, D, E minor, C, G, D on the first line. And that is your introduction, okay? But we're not going to play the chords exactly like that. The way Fee does it in this song is they take the 3rd and 4th fingers, they place them on the 2nd and 1st strings respectively in the 3rd fret, like so. Okay? Those fingers will stay there for the remainder of the song. So you can go ahead and put your fingers right there and don't move them. Don't move them at all, ever. Just leave them there forever, just right there for the whole song. Don't move your fingers. If you move those 2 fingers, you're playing it wrong. So don't move your fingers, okay? Just like this, okay? Got it? Okay. Now, having said that, we have to figure out how to play these chords with those 2 fingers remaining where they are. And it's really not that hard. For example, your C chord. Normally you play a C like this. Put your fingers back. Put them, keep them here. You just watch. Right there. Just watch. Okay. Keep your fingers there. Now, normally you play your C chord like this. Now, we don't need this 1st finger because the 2nd string is already taken care of with our fingers here. Alright? Our 3rd finger's on the 2nd string. So all we need for this C chord is the 4th string, or the 4th string, 2nd fret, and the 5th string in the 3rd fret. Instead of using the 2nd and 3rd fingers, we're going to use the 1st and 2nd fingers. So it looks like that. Plus these 2 fingers right there in the 3rd fret on the 1st and 2nd strings. They stay there. You put the 2 together and it looks like this. Okay? And it sounds like this. It sounds good. Okay? The next chord is a G, and this is really easy because all you have to do is take your 1st and 2nd fingers here and move them up 1 string. So you got the 5th and 6th strings covered. So it sounds like this. Okay? The C, the G. Okay, and practice going back and forth between those two. C, G, C, G. Very simple. Third and fourth fingers stay right where they are. Okay. The next chord is a D, and we're going to play that as if we were playing a D suspended on your chord chart. So you're going to drop these two fingers down to where they would normally be on a D chord, and all you've done is add your pinky finger, which is already there, in the 3rd fret on the 1st string, and that is a D suspended chord. It sounds like this. Okay? And then the final chord is an E minor, and we just play that with those two fingers as we normally would. The 1st finger on the 5th string in the 2nd fret, and the 2nd finger on the 4th string in the 2nd fret. And then the other two fingers, of course, remain right where they are. So it sounds like this. And you can play all the strings. Okay? So, going through the first line of the chorus as our introduction, it's going to sound like this. And then you go into the first verse, which starts with an E minor. And I'll go through the first verse and chorus once real quick with you. Tell you what, let's start from the beginning. Let's do the introduction, first verse, chorus, okay? Start with a C, and it goes. I can't believe I just did that. I let go of those two strings. Let's do this one more time. All right. Introduction again. Second verse, Creator God, so forth and so on. But that's basically how you're going to structure the song. After you finish the chorus, play through the first line of the chorus one more time as an introduction to the next verse, okay? But every time you play these chords, just remember to keep those two fingers right there, and you'll be playing it exactly like Fee does. Don't screw it up like I just did. And now you have a choice. I'm going to be doing another video where I will play the whole song through open like this, or if you'd like, you can click the link below here and put a capo on your 4th fret and play that exact same chord structure with a capo on the 4th fret, and you can play along with Fee. You can play with Fee, you can play with me or Fee or me or Fee. Why don't I shut up? Okay, anyway, I hope you enjoy the song, and I hope you get it learned really well so that you and I can even play it together. That would be a gas, all right? Talk to you later. Bye-bye.